Production management is a process which involves managing and controlling production activities of the business. In production management, we make use of the statistics. So what is the statistics? So statistics is relating to the feedback from the customers. Material handling refers to managing the movement of materials from storeroom to machinery and from machinery to another stage of production like packaging and storing. Hello everyone, I am Purnima, faculty in the Department of Commerce and Management, Vidhyaashram First Grade College, Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. I welcome you all to this session. In this session 2 of Unit 1, we will be having some more discussion on what is the meaning of the word production management and where it is prevalent. Okay, production management is found in companies that manage a production unit, whereas operation management is found in every business, whether it has a production unit or not. Yes, so wherever a company has a production unit, then their production management becomes more relevant, whereas where the companies don't have any production unit, then we need to have only operations management. There are several differences between the two concepts as mentioned above. However, the importance of production and operation management is unquestionable for a business to attain success. So, for any business to attain success, it is important to have production and operations management. So, while production management takes care of the entire production unit and ensures its efficient performance, operation management at the same time manages the other non-production factors also. So, for the production management, it takes care of exclusively of the production function of the business, whereas the operation management, it takes into consideration the other factors. It may be the administrative factors relating to the business. It ensures that the company delivers the best product at the best prices. Therefore, for a company to become successful in a highly competitive market, these two aspects have to work hand in hand and effortlessly. So, for any business to prosper, we need to have a proper production and operations management. Now, in operations management, we will be ensuring that the consumers get the best quality goods at the best prices. And in order to ensure that we have best quality goods at best prices, we need to have proper production management. So both production and operation management, they have to go hand in hand for the success of any business. Now let us understand the scope of production management. The scope of production management is indeed vast. Commencing with the selection of location, production management covers such activities such as acquisition of land, constructing building, procuring and installing machinery, purchasing and storing raw materials, and converting them into saleable products. Now, when we just look into the scope of production management, it involves a lot of activities. Now, what are the various activities involved in production management? We can see that the first one is the selection of the location. What is the location for your factory? So, where are you exactly placing your factory or the plant? Then, it also covers activities like acquisition of land. So, whether you have to outrightly purchase the land or you are taking it on lease. Then, second one is constructing the building. So, what is the method of construction of the building? Procuring and installing machinery. So, you need to have machinery, whether you are buying it outright or you are leasing it out. Then, purchasing and storing raw materials. So, you have to have the raw materials in order to have the production. So, whether you will be purchasing the raw materials and storing it. So, all these will be a part of the scope of production management. Then, production management is a process which involves managing and controlling production activities of the business. So here they will be managing the production and controlling activities of the business. So it involves the application of management principles to the production function to increase productivity. So here the main aim of production management is to increase the productivity of the production unit. So it applies planning, directing, organizing and controlling for managing production operations. So we apply all the functions of management here for the purpose of the production function, and it includes planning, organizing, directing and controlling. So it is concerned with the conversion of raw materials into business finished products efficiently without any wastage of resources. Now, whenever we speak of management, we say that management is doing the things effectively and efficiently. The same way in production management, we will be converting the raw materials into finished products effectively and efficiently. That is by making use of the optimum use of the available resources and completing the job on time and giving the best product to the consumers. Then the next is production management as a process. So the first one is it results in value addition. Now, what do we mean by value addition? Production management is a key tool available with an organization which assists in value addition. So, what is this value addition? It is a process which enables in producing high quality products by purchasing raw materials from the right source in the right form at the right price and in the right quantity. So, in production management, it results in value addition. How it results in value addition is, it is by producing high quality products. So, how do you produce high quality products? So, you have to have a high quality of raw materials. So, raw materials are to be taken from the right source. So, what is the right source? Right form, right price and right quantity, and these quality goods provide better satisfaction to the customers, thereby improving the goodwill of the organization. So, whenever the organization produce good quality goods to the consumers, so the consumers will be satisfied with the organization. Then, second one is interdisciplinary approach. So, it is an interdisciplinary approach as it is derived from several disciplines and subjects. Now, production management is a interdisciplinary approach. Why we call it as interdisciplinary? Because it makes use of subjects like statistics, mathematics, economics, engineering, sociology and human psychology have contributed to the development of production management. So, in production management, we make use of the statistics. So, what is this statistics? So, statistics is relating to the feedback from the customers. So, what are the customers' tastes and preferences? So, you need to have a statistics on that and then work on the new product development. Then, mathematics. So, what is the quantity of goods you will be producing? Economics. So, what are the various economies of scale? Then, engineering. So, what is the technology involved in production of goods? Sociology. So, what are the various social and cultural factors which have a bearing on the product? Then, human psychology. So, this is nothing but the HRM. So, all these concepts are involved in production management. Then, next one is, it is a part of general management. So, why do we call it as a part of general management? It is an essential component of general management. It is a tool which assists managers in planning, organizing, coordinating and controlling all activities regarding the production of products and services. So, it is a part of general management, yes. So, in general management, general management covers all aspects of the business, whereas production management, it covers only a part of the business, that is only the production process as such. So, that is why we say that it is a tool which assists managers. Then, next one is the transformation process. Now, what is this transformation process? It is the process of transforming raw materials converted into finished products that are ready for consumption by the consumers. So whatever is ready for consumption, so that is what we call it as the finished good. And in the production management, we are changing the form of the goods. The raw materials are getting form utility. So whatever is grown in the field, that is the cotton grown in the field, so it cannot be made use of as it is. It has to be converted into textile, and then only we can make use it as a clothes. The same way, the iron ore, whatever we are getting from the mines, so it cannot be used in the raw form. So it has to undergo a process so that it can be converted into steel and it can be made use for building purposes. So as such, so whatever we are getting raw from nature, it cannot be used for human consumption. So it has to undergo a process, and this process of converting raw materials into a usable product, so that we call it as the production management. So it focuses on economical production of products, avoiding any wastage of raw material use. So there is no wastage of any raw materials, and that there is only the production of goods into finished goods. Then next one is production management as a process. Here it is a operative function. So why we call it as an operative function? It monitors day-to-day operations of business for ensuring long-term continuity. See, the business runs for a very long period. We call it as a going concern. So why we call it as a going concern? Because business, we assume that business runs for a very long time. So in order to ensure that the business continues for a very long time, we have to take care of the day-to-day activities of the business. So what are the day-to-day operations of the business? That has to be planned beforehand. So whenever each worker enters the plant or the factory, he should know exactly what is the work that is expected from him, and what is the amount of work he has to do, and what is the time limit within which he has to do. So if we can ensure that each worker knows his job every day, then we can be rest assured that the day's program or the plan for the day will be completed. So it will be completely implemented. So that is why it supervises all production activities on daily basis for checking out whether all resources are efficiently utilized. See, whether it is the time resource, human resource, or the financial resource, everything has to be utilized properly. Only then we can ensure that the work is being done efficiently and effectively. Then both art and a science. It can be treated both as an art as well as a science. Production management is termed as an art as it is the one which assigns, coordinates, and monitors all work activities of the organization. So why we call it as an art? Because in production management, we assign the work, we coordinate and monitor all the production activities of the organization. And it is also called as a science because it manages all machines and technical aspects helping in production activity. So in production activity, suppose there is a breakdown of machinery, then we need to have an engineer who will be responsible for the repair of the machine. So here we are making use of the science. So we need science and technology for production. So that is why we make use of both art and science for production management. Then next is management of the service sector. Production management not only manages the activities relating to the production of tangible products, it also monitors the service sector also, where intangible products are provided to customers as per their needs. So management of service sector. So here we should ensure that production management, it does not only manage the production of tangible products. So only tangible products are not produced. Here it also monitors the service sector also. So service sector is there. So whatever the services they are providing, so that also has to come under the production management. Then next, let us look into the scope of production management. So in the scope of production management, the first one is facility location. So where exactly you will be locating the plant. Second will be the plant layout and material handling. So what will be the plan of the plant layout? Then we have the product designing. So how do you design the product for the customer? The designing of the process. So how do you process the product? Production planning and control, quality control, maintenance management. So these are the scope of management. Now let us look into the scope of management one by one. So here the first one is facility location. Now in this, it involves selecting the right location for setting up the production facility of the business that affects its long-term growth. Now we have to select the place where you will be locating the plant. So the place has to be near the availability of raw materials, or it should be near the place of consumption, so that we can save on the transport cost. So it is an important decision as it involves long-term commitment and huge investment. So this has to be taken with care. So you will have to take lot of care while deciding where you will be exactly locating the plant, because there is huge investment involved in land, building and machinery. So crores of money will be spent on purchasing of the land and also the building and also for the acquisition of machinery. So we have to take lot of care. Then location of facility should be appropriate from where raw materials, labor and other factors of production are easily accessible by business. So when we think about the location of the plant, so we have to first think about from where the various factors of production are easily accessible. So whether labor is easily available, whether raw materials are easily available, etc. So taking care of all this, we have to make a decision about facility location. The next one is plant layout and material handling. Now, plant layout is concerned with physical arrangement of facilities set up by business. So, in this, so you will be having a plan of the business. So, if this is the plant area, then how do you place the machines? Machine 1, machine 2, machine 3, machine 4, etc. So all this will be the managed with the physical arrangement of facilities set up by the business. It involves deciding departments, work centers. So where will be the departments, work centers, machines and necessary equipments within the facility for ensuring better productivity. So where do you place your machines exactly? That we have to plan and do. Material handling refers to managing the movement of materials from storeroom to machinery and from machinery to another stage of production like packaging and storing. So in material management, we will be just thinking about how do we move the materials from the storeroom to where the plant are situated, and also we will also be moving the materials, the finished goods to another stage of production, that is for packaging and storing. Then third one is product designing. Now what is this product designing? It means giving shapes to ideas of products for converting them into a reality. So what will be the exact shape of the product? For example, if you are into manufacturing a new brand of biscuit, then what should be the shape of the biscuit? Whether it should be round, square, triangular shape. So what is the unique shape you are giving? So that we call it as product designing. And every organization should come up with innovative products in market after conceiving new ideas based on market requirement. So based on the feedback collected from the customers, you come up with the new product development. Then next is designing of the process. So process design is an overall route followed by business for transforming raw materials into finished products. So it is a crucial decision to be taken as it determines the efficiency of business. So designing of the process means, so how do you ensure that the raw materials will be converted into finished products? What is the process? What are the machines involved? And how you go about it? The actual conversion of raw materials into finished products, that designing, we call it as process designing. So it determines the efficiency of the business. So if the process is designed very well, then you can ensure that you have a successful business. It involves choosing appropriate technology, deciding the sequence of the production process, and facilities layout. So in the designing of process, we have to ensure that there is proper technology. So we have the latest technology, then we have the sequence of production process and the facilities layout. Then next we have production planning and control. So in production planning and controlling the various aspects of production activities. So what are the various activities? So it is like deciding production in advance. So what is the production of units you need? What is the exact number of units you have to produce? Then setting up the exact route for each item. So for each item of the raw material, you decide of the route, how the raw material will flow into the system. Deciding the start and finish deadline of each product. So for each product, so when you have to start the production and when you have to end the production. For directing production orders to shops and following product process in accordance with the order. So from where you are getting orders from the shop, then for each shop, what is the number of orders you have to fulfill and how you will be fulfilling it. So everything will be as per the orders received by the business. Then the next one is quality control. Now it is a process of checking and maintaining the required quality standards of production activities within the organization. So quality control means you will be maintaining the quality of the product, whatever is being produced. It ensures that goods produced are of high quality by setting up checkpoints and measuring performance from time to time. So how do you ensure that you have quality products in your organization? So you have the checkpoints at various points. So at each point, the quality of the product will be checked and then measuring the performance from time to time. So at the end result, whatever is the product, you will be checking the quality. Then last one is maintenance management. So it refers to the evaluation of all business activities for identifying any deviations if there are. So if there are any deviation from the plan, so you have a perfect plan for production planning and then suddenly there is a deviation in the plan. Then what should you do? It involves taking all corrective steps for removing these deviations. It focuses on keeping all the processes in track in decision with the quality, predetermined cost schedule and time range. Taking care of machine repairs, replacement services are included here. So in the maintenance management, we will be looking for keeping all the process of soft track in line. So we have to ensure that every day if we have decided to just produce 150 units, we have to produce 150 units. Suppose you have just reached only 100 units. Then what are the various ways in which you can get back to the plan? So why there is a lag in 50 units, that you have to think of. So in this maintenance management, so we have to ensure that we have kept up with the time range and cost schedule. So the cost and time, they are as per the plans. It should not go beyond the plans. So taking care of all machinery repairs. So if there is any breakdown in machine, then production will come to a standstill. Then replacement and servicing are included in this. So even the replacement of machinery, servicing of machinery, all these are included in maintenance management. So with this, we come to the end of this session. Hope you have all followed it. Thank you.